disruptions and closures. Super Typhoon Saola is intensifying and heading towards the southern coast of China, including Hong Kong, with winds exceeding 200 kilometers an hour, which poses a significant threat. Hong Kong's flagship airline, Cathay Pacific, has announced the cancellation of all flights. This move is part of a broader response to ensure passenger safety. Flights in Guangdong province have also been hit. In anticipation of Saola's impact, authorities have taken several precautionary measures. All schools in Hong Kong, for example, have been closed. Similar decisions have been made in Shenzhen and Guangzhou. Shenzhen has gone further, suspending work, businesses and financial markets. The Hong Kong Observatory has issued warnings as weather conditions deteriorate. They're closely monitoring the situation and may issue higher cyclone warnings. Heavy rain and violent winds are expected, and the city's water level is projected to rise significantly. Hong Kong has a typhoon ranking system from 1 to 10, and this particular typhoon is said to be signal 8 in force. Supermarkets across the city have witnessed long queues as residents stock up on essentials in preparation for the storm. Transportation has also been severely affected. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau bridge connecting all three cities are closed starting today to ensure safety. As Super Typhoon Saola approaches Hong Kong, and southern China are bracing for its impact. Safety remains the top priority, with, as we said, schools, businesses and transportation systems adapting to the changing conditions. And as we wrap up this final edition of Global Lens this week, we have a very interesting story for you from South Korea. Well, here's a story about changing perceptions about marriage in South Korea and the Asian country's declining birth rates, which are now posing a major challenge. The statistics in a recently released government report are startling and indicate a seismic shift in South Korea's attitude towards marriage. According to the report released on the 28th of August, only 1/3 of South Koreans have a positive perception about the institution of marriage. This marks a significant decline over the past decade, posing demographic challenges for a fast-graying nation. In 2012, 56.5% of South Koreans between the ages of 19 and 39 had a positive view of marriage. However, that number has plummeted to just 36.4% in recent years. Economic concern, particularly the rising cost of housing, has been cited as one of the primary reasons behind this decline. Interestingly, the report reveals a notable gender divide in South Korea's perception of marriage. A majority of those who hold a positive view about the institution are men, bucking traditional stereotypes. For women who choose to remain single, there's even a term, behon. Now, the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, suggests that this trend among women might be linked to their enhanced educational status and better professional opportunities. The trade-offs between career advancement and societal expectations are causing many women to rethink the necessity of marriage. And it's not just marriage that's under scrutiny. The report also highlights a growing dismissal towards having children. Last year, over half of the respondents expressed a reluctance to have children. This trend is raising concerns in a country where the fertility rate hit a record low last year. As South Korea grapples with these seismic shifts in societal norms, there's a pressing need for solutions. Experts suggest that addressing gender stereotypes, supporting work-life balance and providing more affordable housing could be steps in the right direction. And the challenges are real. South Korea's future demographics and social fabric seem to hang in the balance. The question is, will the nation find a way to adapt to this new reality? And that's all the time we have on this Friday edition of Global Lens. If you have been, thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend ahead, and do join us again at the same time on Monday.
BrahMos. Stealthy, lethal, precise. It flies at 3 times the speed of sound and cuts through a warship like a hot knife through butter.